What do we have here now? I ain't the killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting picture paragraphs unloaded. Wild words being quoted. Peep the weakness in this boxing game and sold it. Deontay Wilder looking brolic. He looking jacked. He's back. What do we have here now? Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, y'all know what to do. If you love this kind of content, I will be following this particular thing. Deontay, the Bronze Bomber, Wilder, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, that whole saga. All things boxing, some UFC. Click the subscribe button if it is your first time. You don't want to miss anything. Bell icon so you catch all my videos knowing I'm going live. What do we have here now? Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. He finally responds to winning the arbitration. The man is on some Rocky IV style workouts. You guys seen the clip at the beginning. He out here looking brolic. He in the backwoods of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. And he's lifting logs. You know, people talk about his legs, bro. He in shape. The man is in shape. This is a man on fire. Look at him. He doing sets. He got the new hairstyle. He got all that land. And he want retaliation and redemption. Wow. Very impressed that Wilder, mentally, we knew he was a strong dude, but he looks serious, man. He looks very serious. I would hate to be Tyson Fury at this given moment. He's looking jacked. He's looking shredded. Now, some people say, oh, he can't box and this, that, and the third, but I'm liking what I'm saying. This is going to be a big fight, Wilder versus Fury. July 24th, earmarked date. You know, we'll wait for an official announcement, press release. There's Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. This is breaking news. Wilder's first real post since the conclusion of the arbitration. Shout out to Judge Weinstein for being fair, and he granted that. In case you live under a rock, quick recap. ESPN, Tyson Fury must fight Deontay Wilder by September 15th, arbitrator says. Now, ESPN, keep in mind, they told you that there was another heavyweight fight, Joshua versus Fury. So they counted their chickens before they hatched. Now they have to come correct. In true old media fashion, they always have to switch up. Like I tell you, the shapeshifters, be warned. Says a day after Tyson Fury tweeted that the heavyweight unification fight with Joshua was, quote, 100% on for August 14th in Saudi Arabia, an arbitrator ruled Monday that Tyson Fury must first face Deontay Wilder by September 15th. So it's like the scene in New Jack City. Tyson Fury has had drug problems in the past. This is well documented, and he's even joked about it. He says, after I fight Wilder, I'm going to go out for some coke and hookers, and, you know, he said these types of things, right? And it's like the scene in New Jack City where the director and actor, Mario Van Peebles, he looked at Ice-T and he says, I took a gamble on you, and you gambled on a crackhead. The mission is over, Scotty. And he told Ice-T, Scotty Appleton, that since Pookie got killed in the Carter, if you know the plot to the movie, that they had to abort the mission. He took a chance and listened to Ice-T and let him lead the way, and you know, it ended up going bad. Watch the movie, great movie, classic film, and that's what happens. A lot of y'all betted your money with the people that you wanted to bet with. You used emotion. Now everyone's acting surprised that Wilder won this arbitration. Now people can't understand it. They can't grasp how Joshua Fury was seemingly so close and all of a sudden it's not happening. But I tried to tell you, They didn't want to listen. Wilder left you hints. His team left you hints. You know, and beyond all that, this is what is right for boxing. Why would I want to see an undisputed fight and you get to advance to the next level and fight Joshua and you didn't even earn it? Wilder gave Tyson Fury an opportunity that he didn't have to. And British boxing is looking horrific right now, might I add. Y'all better hope Josh Taylor wins. Y'all better hope he wins this weekend. British boxing seemingly doesn't care about the growth of the sport of the boxing. They don't care about honoring contracts. That's what it appears based on your representation. People and fans were so happy that Wilder was out of the picture and lost, even though people speculate that Tyson Fury cheated. His gloves, unexplainable. They didn't care. They left Wilder for dead, and now he looks like a man on fire. He has announced Malik Scott on the team as an official new trainer. I think that's a good look. You guys see videos like this. They're working together. Wilder looks like he's just been putting in work, staying ready, so he doesn't have to get ready. But it's sad that Wilder, a U.S. Olympian, an African-American fighter from America, he has to go through all this, and you have a foreign fighter like Tyson Fury. He can lie. You know, a lot of people feel he cheated in both fights. He can do these things, and old media still doesn't want to see what's right. They were so content and so happy with the world of boxing moving on in this manner and not giving Wilder opportunity. As I just mentioned to you, Deontay Wilder, he smoked out Anthony Joshua, another British fighter. He said that, I want Joshua. They were both undefeated. And we know Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua were petrified to make that fight. So despite Wilder's attempts to risk it all, like he always does, you know, being a man of his conviction and get that fight, we never seen that same effort from Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. Even when Anthony Joshua said, give me 50 mil, I'll take the fight tomorrow, Wilder's team came back with a counter offer, offered that man $50 million. And Eddie Hearn was like, oh, where's the proof of funds? Meanwhile, they misled the public, knowing there was an arbitration going on with Wilder between his camp and Tyson Fury camp. And now people want to act surprised that Wilder actually won the arbitration, when you could tell from the beginning that he had a solid case. You had two networks, Fox and ESPN, that made a deal to do a 2-fight series between Wilder and Fury. Because Tyson Fury, admitted drug addict, decides to get impatient and have his usual erratic behavior, that does not mean that contracts are now void or rematch clauses. And to try to weasel out of the contract saying that Wilder took too long, you would have to consider we were in a global pandemic. Bob Arum was on record telling the whole world that the fight couldn't commence because they would be losing so much money by not having a live crowd. Yet and still, they wanted to treat this man Wilder bad. They wanted Wilder, who extended an olive branch, if you will, to Tyson Fury, in lieu of another British fighter who didn't want to fight Wilder. He couldn't get the Joshua fight, so he resurrected Tyson Fury and gave him that opportunity. And this is how Tyson Fury tried to repay Wilder. Listen, whenever Joshua gets his next fight, we'll see. But I would hate to be Tyson Fury right now. The man Wilder looks serious. He looks sinister. Everybody on his team looks like they know their role. They cut out the fat, removed people that they felt were no longer needed or essential to the team. Wilder looks dialed in, and he looks like a man on fire. It looks to me, ego, like Wilder has one thing on his mind. And it looks like this hasn't left. This hasn't changed. And the world is gonna see something, I think, special. I think they're gonna see something real special. They try to deny this man. Look at this post. Fury, Tyson Fury, it is time for you to be a man and honor your agreement. What is this BS of you fighting Carlos Takam instead of me? You gotta be kidding. When you were going through your darkest time, I told you if you got yourself together, I would give you a title shot. Being a man of my word, I gave you the title shot. When the fight was a draw, I told you that I would give you a rematch, which he did. You know I was offered more money to fight Joshua than I was getting to fight you. Again, being a man of my word, I fought you. Like I said I would. In the rematch agreement, there was a rematch clause. Now it is time for you to be a man and honor your word instead of trying to weasel out of our agreement. Scared people run, but a scary man will break his contract, you coward ass bitch. This was 28 weeks ago on Halloween, and we're just now getting, by way of, again, the judge, Weinstein, we're getting that Wilder is getting what he's always been owed. After all this charades, if you believe Joshua Fury was happening and you listen to all my videos where I was telling you the counter and the opposite, then I don't feel sorry for you. I blame you. But that's neither here nor there. Redemption is near. Wilder's looking in amazing shape. I truly believe Fury cheated in the second fight, and I think this third fight will show. And I think that's why a lot of the fans are afraid. They are petrified. They are scared because they see Wilder looks hungry. Sometimes you have to lose something to become liberated. And Wilder lost, and he looks like he's back on track. You know, they keep saying, oh, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and Wilder's too old, and, you know, whatever else. He got chicken legs, whatever else they're saying. But I would fear. He said, revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs and loaded, wise words being quoted. We peeped the weakness in this boxing game and sold it. Ego Valley. Redemption is near. Make sure you smash the like button. I cannot wait. The man looks dialed in and focused. That's all I can say. Shout out to Wilder. That's his response. First time back. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the link in the description to get TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is an awesome way to level up your content. I use it. I've been using it for years. Get involved. Wilder looked dialed in. He looked sharp. New trainer, new situation. No Mark Breland. No excuses. Let's go. Rematch coming soon to a theater near you. Drop your comments and let me know how Wilder's looking in this latest training clip. And let me know how I did in this video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TUBEBUDDY. I've used TUBEBUDDY for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TUBEBUDDY is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TUBEBUDDY and level up your channel faster. We working.